Hello everyone, my name is Betty Dubois and welcome to Butterfly Whispers Pick a Card reading. If you like the reading, please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of the future videos. I hope that you enjoy today's reading. Hi and welcome everybody. So in front of you you have three piles, 1, 2 and 3. What we're going to do here is we're going to do about, it'll be pretty detailed because it is for a month. So we're going to read some Lenormand cards, some tarots. We're going to read some of these and we're going to grab some messages from over here on my handwritten deck that I have here. So if you need to, pause the video. And welcome to those who are joining me for the first time. Please subscribe. I'm hoping that a lot of you have been joining me when I'm live. Eastern Standard Time Australia, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Sometimes I do get on Thursdays and Fridays. It just all depends on what's going on in my life. But definitely I will be online on Monday, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, unless anything changes. So look forward to seeing everybody there. So this is the month of May, 1st to the 31st. So good luck, guys, whatever you choose. Hope that you get the answers you're seeking and things that are going to occur through May. So let's see what we get. Okay, so let's start with pile number 1. This is messages for the month of May. So I'll just give this sectioned pile a little shuffle. We'll pull 5 tarots, a couple of, probably 3 Lenormands, or Lenormand, whichever way you want to pronounce it. And then we'll do probably 3 of the normal poker deck. So that should be it. We'll do 5. Move these out the way. 4 and 5 down here. So how I'm going to do this is pretty much this will be like problem areas and past, things that you're trying to sort out. The bulk of the month, sort of like what's going on here, possible outcomes, possible things that you might need to look out for, and a solution or a outcome here at the end as well. I think what we'll do is we'll just get 3 of the Lenormand, which have already been shuffled, so we'll just put them to one side, get them out the way, and we'll do the poker deck in a sec. So let's get started, guys. Okay, so the first one up is about problems and things going on in May. Okay, for those of you that chose pile number 1, this is the 5 of Pentacles. Now the 5 of Pentacles is like feeling like you're left out in the cold, trying to borrow money, lend money, possibly some sort of financial stresses going on in May. Now it's not as bad as it used to be because the card is upside down, so that's telling me that whatever the problems were, possibly they're not as bad as you first thought. As far as emotional dramas and things like that go, as I said, it can be feeling like you're being left out in the cold by someone, the cold shoulder. The fact that it's upside down is telling me that it might not be as bad as you think again. So something's not as bad as you think in May here. We will look at this one. Okay, this is upside down as well. Now guys, if they're all upside down, I'm going to flip them. But this is the Queen of Cups. This is the mothering figure, the loving figure. This could be family gatherings and things like that. Now I am sensing something to do with an announcement about a baby boy, either a birth of a baby boy or someone's just found out that they're carrying a baby boy. So there could be news of a baby boy with these first 2 cards. Nothing to do with past or problem areas. But yeah, so this woman, she's normally very loving, very emotional in a good way, very family orientated, can be very sensual as well. She may be a water sign. I'm feeling like she's a bit out of sorts during May. So if this is your mum, your grandmother, possibly she's not feeling the best over May. It could be an emotional type thing, like over here I said about like feeling like you're being left out for some reason, and that might be why she's feeling a bit down and blue. The other way of looking at all of this is that it can be the difference of emotions. So when it's upright, it is the positive emotions, the happiness, the joy, the love. When it's upside down, it can be the sadness and feeling withdrawn. So there may have been some issues. There may be something spilling over from April going into May. Let's just see what we've got next. So this is sort of like what might else be happening. Okay, this one's upside down as well. There is definite spirit energy coming through in pile number 1, something to do with May or 5. So there might have been 5 in a family of someone that's crossed over, but you have a male energy and a female coming through in pile number 1. Now this is all about walking away from a battle. When we see it upright, it's all about, that's it, stand your ground, have your say, and then walk away. Or it can be things like don't get involved. Now, I feel like there might be delays, a financial delay, a work delay, travel delays, all that sort of stuff going on, and that's possibly why everything's upside down. The messages I got all about pregnancy and everything right now over here. Again, we got this pregnancy baby boy type thing because we got 5s everywhere, and that's male. But you may be, I think the message here would be about walking away. Have your say, walk away, or say nothing and walk away. But the fact that it's upside down is telling me that you're not going to do that. You're going to keep pushing whatever this thing is. Someone needs to talk. The 5s can be all about communication. And it takes me up to the throat chakra. And forgetting about them being upside down, so let's flip them. I did say if they were all upside down, we're going to flip them because I wasn't supposed to be reading upside down cards. But I feel those messages were necessary, that things are delayed and things are upside down. The red 5 and the black 5 can be truth and lies. So you may be dealing with trying to work out what's real, what's right. Now, for some of you, you might be looking into purchasing a new car. Whether it's a good thing or not, you might be holding on to something emotionally and you need to let it go because you need the money, you need to move forward. So you might be actually selling a car or selling something of value. So let's just have a look what we've got as a possible outcome. Yes, it's upside down again. So all these cards must be upside down at the moment for some reason. 6 of Cups. Now, some people will say that that's someone coming from your past. I feel it's more to do with family gatherings. We've got this lovely lady over here. We've got some male energy all around her, possible births of baby. The new parents are sitting there. And this is going over old photographs and videos and having some sort of gathering together. Now you do, as I said, you do have, I believe it's a female energy in spirit. Someone that sometimes she would talk up and other times she would walk away. She would be the head of the family, I'd say. I'd say she was the mum, the grandmother. She's coming through in a big way in your cards for May. So she might be around you trying to direct you in a new direction. But there is delays I'm feeling with movement, work, finances. There's some sort of delays all through May. And then you're signing contracts. Your outcome card for May is all about signing contracts, a new start, a new beginning, some putting your ideas into action. So I feel like all this work you've been doing over here and the delays and frustrations, I feel like it's about to finally happen. So let's just see what we've got here for past. We have, or problem area, everything's upside down. I don't know what's going on here. This is the sexual energy card. This is like love and attraction, and it's for some reason it's sitting in your past or your problem area. It's also showing me the King of Spades. The King of Spades is the truth teller, the lawyer, the police officer, the security guard, the military personnel. Doesn't have to be. It could be someone with dark hair. I feel like someone's rushing in, or they did in the past, and it was sort of like this love bomb whirlwind in the past. It may have been a third party situation as well, because we do have the 3 and the 0, so that can be a secret love. It could be secret admiration as well. The other thing we're getting, again, upside down, so let's not bother about that. We're having protecting what's yours. Now, sometimes the bear can represent stubborn, someone being very stubborn, and that brings me back to up here with this standing your ground and then walking away, or having a say and walking away. I feel there might be some sort of family drama going on. I feel like this is fertility, this is possible births and babies, this is the new mum sitting here, this is the new responsibilities here, this is protecting what's yours. There's a lot of hard work about to hit. It could be stresses, it could be paperwork. But that's got the 10 of clubs there at the bottom, which can be hard work, paperwork. It could even be some sort of medical decision that's going on in May for some of you. Future outcome here is don't get lost, guys. This is the maze. This is where you're just not sure which direction to take here. Do I speak up and tell the truth, or do I be quiet and walk away? There's some sort of family... I'm feeling like a family disruption. On the one hand, I'm feeling like we got the fertility thing going on, and on the other hand, I feel like there's some sort of battle between people. It might be over males. And don't forget, like I did say, this is a sexual energy and everything. We do have this 3-0 up the top here, which the 3 can be third party. It can be like, because we've got 2 male energies here, and then we've got the female sitting in the middle. So we've basically got 1 woman and 2 different males. Now, that could be a mother and her 2 sons. It could be her son and brother, son and friend. It could be 2 people that she works with. So we do have definite like 2 male energies and 1 direct female sitting there. Now, she's all about the love and fun, and I'm sort of feeling like these belong together. These cards all belong together. The 6 of Cups, the family, the sex, the relationships, the love, you know, this is a very nice feeling here, and protecting what's yours here. It's funny because this is finally making a decision, firm decision in your mind, moving forward. This is where you're lost. So you're sort of like, I don't know which way to go. So I feel for some of you, we're getting all mixed messages here, which makes sense because I'm reading for quite a lot of people out here, out there. And so let's just get my normal playing cards. We're going to do 3, 3, 3. So the first 3 are going to be for past or problems you might face during May. So let's have a quick look. Forced changes. Okay, so this is where you map out your world, and there is a definite energy. Someone on the other side is trying to come through. Again, it's a female. Now, she may have passed away or been born in July or May, because we had double 5s and double 7s here. So there's a definite spirit energy around you. So maybe you've lost someone recently, or last year, or a year ago, or whatever it was. And you're feeling a bit sad and down. Remember I said that the Queen of Cups was upside down, so that can be a negative emotion, sad emotion. So there's a definite energy of someone sending their love from the other side. Now, the problem in the past area is showing me that your problems will be that you've made all these plans for your future. Now, this could be about your health. This could be about your job, your home life. You might want to move interstate. You want to move into a new house, a new apartment, a new group of people. You will move, things will change, but they're not going to be the way you thought. So that can be a problem. It's also where I'm seeing truth and lies again. Not necessarily lies, it's more or less like you might want to go and buy the house with the red roof. Your husband might want to go and buy the one with the blue roof. And it's sort of like he said, she said, which way are we going? Yes, no, salt, pepper. So I feel like you might be up against someone that is even par with you. The forced changes are necessary, and things will change for the better. Now, this over here is you might be having a bit of stress through May. That would be where you're at home. And just remember to learn the lessons from the past. So if you've had something go wrong in the past, and don't beat your head up against a brick wall and do it over and over and over again. Find a new way, because this is learning a new lesson. So let's just move them out. Let's see what's in the middle of the month for May. Again, we got the double cards. I'm feeling a twin energy coming through in this reading. So if there is a thing about pregnancy going on around you, it could be 2 people pregnant at the same time. It could be twins. It could be that you've just had a baby and you're having another one straight away. So pile number 1, there's a lot of fertility cards coming out. The 3s are the pelvic area or the fertility. If you've had fertility problems in the past, some new change or something that you might have to force change will be successful. So if you've been trying to get pregnant. Now, for others, this can be about a working situation that went wrong, a new person coming into the mix, or you're getting a new job, and then there's a lot of hard work and a lot of communication that needs to go on through May. For some of you, unfortunately, this combination can represent that you're being concerned about a third-party situation in a relationship or a business. Doesn't always have to be a sexual relationship, but we do have a sexual card on the table over here, this one here, which has the 3-0, which can be secrets. And we do have black and red sevens, black and red fives. So that's someone's telling someone something and they're doing something somewhere else, or they're telling somebody a different story. So for some of you, unfortunately, you might be about to get some news. I'm not too sure whether you're going to like this news or not, but it might explain why you had this Ace of Spades over here, the Ace of Swords, sorry. This is where you make a firm decision, but then you do feel a bit lost of what to do next. So let's just see, maybe the outcome cards are a little bit more brighter. Okay, we've got the double eights here. So you've got a period of 3, a period of 5, a period of 7, and now a period of 8. Definite spirit energies all around pile number 1. Now, I actually, when I shuffled up these cards to record this reading, I was actually debating about doing the May readings or doing the spirit connection energies to get the messages through from the other side. So I'm wondering whether they're all lined up, ready to go. And yeah, they're thinking, hang on, where's our reading? But anyway, you have definite energies around you. You've got a lot of hard work, but you're going to be very successful. By the end of the month, you're going to know that it was all worth it. Now, as far as this possible third-party information coming out, I'd be very careful of what I believe. So if it's someone you do love and trust and things like that, and someone tells you a story, go and get the proper information, because it might be incorrect and it might be somebody else's scheme or plan to cause drama in your life. But also we do have a need for communication to clear the air. Now, I do feel that you may be overloaded with stress, paperwork, fears, doubts, all of this sort of thing. A conversation that needs to happen, need to find out what's going on, need to talk to the people. Now, if this is about work, this is a hell of a lot of work for not enough money. So it might be time to talk to the boss and get more money. But your final card is about all of this, everything working out, victory, happiness, success. And you've got double sixes as well. You've got the 2 red sixes. You've got the 6 of cups that came out in the tarot, and then you've got the 6 of hearts. Twins, guys, this is like twins. This is like double trouble. It's like everything's happening in doubles. It's almost like through May, you're repeating something. It's almost like going through the same journey over again. Some of it's good, some of it's fun, like there's reconciliations going on, there's family coming together, there's gatherings going on, there's a lot of talk going on, and some of it's stressful. Some of it's very stressful. I just feel that for some of you out there, it's time to communicate. Your 8s are black, you need to communicate. You need to turn these guys red. 8s can be lucky within business. I just feel like if you are started a new business or just going back into work, or there's new plans and everything, like I said up here, this may have been how you used to work, good group of people, certain rules and regulations. Then good old COVID hit us all, and now this is how you're trying to work now. It's where everything's changed because of something else. But you will be successful. You need to keep plodding along, because especially with this 6 of hearts at the end, you're going to be sitting back going, oh, look at all this work we've put in. It's finally starting to show it, that, that it was worth it. Now, let's just get you a couple of my handwritten message cards just to finish off pile number 1. And I hope wherever you are, you're having a beautiful morning, afternoon, or night. And I hope you're well and safe. So here we go. What's your messages to finish off pile number 1 for May 2021? Someone's trying to find you. Did you see that, guys? This one was upside down as well. So I feel that the person in spirit trying to come through in this reading may have been very, very confused before they passed. There may have been something wrong in the mind where they didn't get things straight, or they're trying desperately to get a message through to you, because you've got doubles coming out everywhere and upside down cards. So someone's trying to find you right now. Now, that could be someone from your past that's trying to reconnect. It could be someone that wants you for a job. It might be someone that wants to reconnect and go on a new journey together. So yeah, just be on the lookout for that someone is trying to make contact with you. You're going to have some love, fun and happiness, commitment, the whole lot. So your cards weren't really showing too much of this, but I'm thinking that these cards, these message cards, are saying when it gets too stressful, just let your hair down, go and have a bit of fun, not be too serious through May. Yeah, see, someone's trying to find you, and then you've got let your talent shine. So I feel this is something to do with work, that someone's looking for you. You did have this Ace of Spades, possibly signing contracts, and the 4 and the 10 and the 8 can be all, the clubs can be all paperwork, study, research, communication with overseas or even interstate, or even somebody right in front of you. But let your talent shine, guys. Beautiful, beautiful cards for you today. And that's it for pile number 1. Let me know in the comments what you think if you did choose pile number 1. But it's just a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everybody. Take what resonates for you and let go of the rest. And I will see everybody on the next round in June. Okay, see you guys then. So here we go with pile number 2. The cards I used for pile number 1 have been sorted out and put to the side so that nobody gets the same cards, the same reading. So what we're going to do, if you didn't watch pile number 1, we're going to do 5 of our tarots, 3 of our Lenormand. We're going to do 3 lots of 3 of these normal poker deck cards, which will be past, present, future, or problems, possible solutions, and then an outcome. And then we'll have a look at 3 of the handwritten message cards as well, just to tie it off. So here we go, guys. Good luck. Now, do remember, this is a general reading, so what resonates with you, keep it. What doesn't resonate, just let it go. Don't try and make it fit. So here we go. We'll just shuffle these for pile number 2. Messages for pile number 2 for May. I hope wherever you are right now that the sun is shining, or the moon is full, or whatever's going on in your life, that things are great. So let's see what we get. Okay, so we're going to do 1 for past or problems. And I am not reading these upside down. Every single card in pile number 1 was upside down. So if they are upside down again, I'm just going to flip the damn things upside down. Okay, so we got love, fun, commitment, happiness, marriage. You might be going to a wedding. You might get an invitation to a wedding in May. You might also just be really, really connecting with someone. Now, this is sitting in the past or the problem area. So maybe you have problems around your love life right now. But this is usually a very, very positive card. There is no negative tone to this card. Now, it was upside down. Like I said, I'm not going to read them upside down. Upside down could be like you're just not too sure about a particular situation or a person. So let's get some more information about what might be happening. This is the bulk of the month. This is what a possible solution, and this is an outcome. Yeah, upside down. A new start is happening. We've got the Fool there. And I see I went to flip that the other way, and this one wasn't upside down. So those 2 were upside down. So that could be a resistance to letting go of the past, the Fool. When it's upside down in reverse, it's like you're ready to step off, but you won't do anything about it. You're going to be feeling either the pinch with some money, or you're going to be borrowing some money, possibly for a house. The 10 can represent a house, a property, a new business. That would be the new start with the business or the house. But you might be, some of you out there might be taking a loan out. Some of you might be actually lending money to other people. Within a relationship, I feel like this is all about love and emotions and trust and fidelity, commitment, a new start with all of that. But feeling like you're getting breadcrumbed at times, like you might be putting a lot of effort into this relationship, and you just feel like sometimes it's just not great. Other times it's fantastic. But life's like that, guys. You know, sometimes things are great and sometimes things are not so great. Your possible solutions are the star. Now, this could represent an Aquarius. There may be something to do with an Aquarius in May. It might have nothing to do with Aquarius. This is one of the best cards you can get in the deck for your hopes, your dreams. So I'm not going to read it upside down. It was upside down. It can be when it's upside down and this was upside down and this was upside down, that you've got all of these things in life. You've got your wishes coming true. You've got, you know, a new adventure there and you've got lots of love, but you're not feeling it right. You like this one was upright, where you're feeling like you're not getting as much as you want, or it's not going as quickly as you want. But you do have this new beginning and beautiful times here, and your wishes coming true. So I just feel like your wishes coming true, you're going to see them unfold slowly. Another possible outcome here is justice finally will be done. Now, for those of you, we do have a financial card there on the table and the star and the justice card. I'd have to say that for some of you, you might be going to court. You might be getting a court settlement and it's going to be in your favour. It might not be as much as you thought, or it might take a longer time than you thought. Now, for others, if this is about a relationship and it has had some bit of rocky times because this is upside down, and you're trying to make a new start, but you sometimes feel like either you're not giving enough or they're not giving enough, or maybe you've shut yourself down at some point. But you're reaching for the stars, and finally victory is here. You're finally going to either find something out or just know what the next step is. So let's have a look. The Lenormand, 3 cards for the past, the current situation, and a future outcome. So let's see. The stormy clouds are sitting in the past. So they're finally, this is all going to be over. Now we do have the flirty character on the bottom, the King of Clubs. He can be everybody's friend, a hard worker. He might have brown hair. He might be a business guy, an office guy. He might be someone that travels around, like within his work or something. He moves about. He would be a talker. He'd be in communications of some kind. So anyway, you've got the stormy clouds being over in the past over here. Now, we have the Tower. Don't get alarmed. It's not like the Tower in the Tarot. The Tower in the Lenormand is more about standing high on the hill and watching what's going on before you make a decision. So it's sort of like starting to gather all the information and moving forward. For some of you, you might be starting a business. You might be a family business, or it might be work from home, and you're going to be successful if that's the case. And it's some new adventure, and you might feel like it's slow to happen with this 6 of Pentacles. But yeah, the stormy clouds are over, and you're watching from a distance, or you're observing other things just to see what's going on there. And your outcome card, if it's a business, wow. The tree of money, the tree of growth, the tree of life. This is a brilliant card, and it's got the 7 of Hearts. Can you see that, guys, at the bottom there? 7 of Hearts is all your plans for your future, whether it be romantic, whether it be business, family, fun, friends, whatever it is. They're about to start. The roots are firmly planted on the ground. The branches are starting to bloom, and deep in the trunk we have all the coins, if you want to see it that way. It's sort of like it's all starting to grow, it's all starting to come together. So if some of you, congratulations, if you have started a business, it looks like it's going to take off. I feel like it may have been very, very stressful or very, very slow. Now you do have a double 6 on the table, so it might be May is the starting point, and by June you start to see the rewards. Yeah, nice cards, guys. It's like where you're coming out of the darkness into the light. So let's just get your normal poker deck cards. So we're going to do 3 for the past or problems you might see through May. Then we're going to see 3 cards for sort of like the bulk of the month, like what things might be out to look out for. And then we're going to look at 3 cards for possible future outcomes or the end of the month. So 3 for the past or problems, 3 for the middle of the month, or the most of the month, and then sort of outcomes. Okay, we won't be using them again on pile number 3. All the cards I used for pile 1 are over here. So here we go, guys. Ooh, nice. Some of you have a pregnancy in the recent past. I think it's a cesarean birth. Now, this might be happening during May or June. It might have been the announcement. It's been sudden and shock, like, whoa, you're pregnant, what? There may be some issues around this pregnancy. It may be that it's been a long time coming. It might be a shock, unexpected. But yeah, there's some nice happy events sitting in the past, nice announcement and things like that. There's also, like, in the past, you may have tapped into some big sort of money, superannuation, retirement funds, things like that. And you've put it towards whatever it was to make your heart content. But there's some sort of disagreements going on here, because this is upside down. If it was that way, I'd just say this is beautiful, but it's upside down. Now, this also may represent that in the past, you yourself or somebody else had some sort of surgery on the pelvic area of the body, or it could even include things like the kidneys, liver, bowel, bladder, all of those sort of things that fit between the hips and the rib cage. That looks successful. It looks like it's going to be okay. Then we have, in the middle of the month, some sort of shocking news rushing in here. Something about a baby boy. Can be about a reconciliation. Can be someone from your past coming forward. Could be something to do with someone you went to school with. This is a nice card. You may also be making changes to yourself. You might change your hair, change your clothing. You might be working on your fitness level, your diet, all those sorts of things there. I also feel like this whole sequence here is the announcement of a baby boy. These ones all put together. So someone might have just gone and had an ultrasound, a sonogram, whatever you call it in your country, and they've just been told it's a little boy. They might actually be giving birth to this little boy. Now, for some of you, as far as business goes, because we do have business cards up here, this could be shocking, nice news coming about business, and it's going to come in fast, and there's some sort of fast new direction. You might be dealing with an air sign here, or you might be dealing with someone with dark skin, dark hair, dark eyes. They don't have to be. Sometimes this woman can be a little bit depressive or quiet or secretive. Other times she rushes in and tells people this is how it is and this is what we're doing. Your outcome cards for the end of the month. Wow. All right, we have the long-term commitment woman looking at the everybody's friends, the guy that's everybody's friend. Sorry, I'll spit it out in a minute. You've got a soulmate connection here, guys. You might be meeting someone new. If you're single, you might be meeting someone new. And if you are in a long-term committed relationship, you still might be meeting some businessman or someone that wants to take you on some sort of journey. But you've got this soulmate connection. This whole lot looks like it's a personal more than financial. This reading I'm looking at here, this looks like you may be... because they're all different characters. Do you see that? We've got the spades, the clubs, the diamonds, and the hearts. So you're going to be possibly multitasking. You're going to possibly be in connection with all different types of people. But I feel like towards the end of the month, if you've been waiting on some sort of love romantic thing, now we do remember the Ten of Cups came out upside down. For some of you, congratulations. These could be a sequence of not just marriage, but babies, family get-togethers, reconciliation, the whole lot. You did have that come out upside down, and at the end of the month, you're feeling pretty secure here that you've got your soulmate right there, but you've also got someone that's everybody's friend that wants to help you. It could be you're dealing with a flirty energy person, and then this turns her into the sharp-tongued woman who's having her say, but I don't feel that around these cards. It's also looking like these two characters might be having some sort of conversation. The air sign, the earth sign, then we have the fire sign, then we have the water sign. So we've got all these different signs together, but it's almost like these two need to have a talk about him. He's piggy in the middle here. And this could be a child, guys, as well. This could be the baby boy card as well. So let's just get some handwritten message cards on the table just to finish this reading off. Let's move these guys out the way. Okay. So just remember, guys, this is a general reading. So if some stuff fits and some stuff doesn't, don't take it to heart. Just keep what resonates with you and let go of the rest. So we'll take those two because they're jumping out at me. And another message for pile number 2 for May. Good luck, guys. Let's see what your messages are. Giving somebody a second chance. So like I said, if this is about a romantic thing we're looking at here, there may be some sort of information coming out. It's your hopes and dreams are there, but it was upside down, so it might not be the way you thought. It might not have been the right information either, but you're going to feel justified. Something's right here. So I feel like for some of you in a relationship, you might be giving it a second go. If it's something to do with work and you lost your job or something like that, somebody's going to call you up and give you a second chance. Also, we have someone's not quite sure, and third party possible situation. Now, I did not pick that up at all in all of this reading. I mean, I did see that the one female was looking at the guy and the other female was looking at the guy in the middle. He can be flirty, but we had the long-term commitment person, we had the everybody's friend and flirty person, then we had the dark secretive person. So yeah, third party situation. I'm wondering if that's something to do with work or justice, the justice type thing, that there was somebody else involved in a particular situation. And it might be why the star was upside down, the happy marriage was upside down, then trying to make a new start would go in with giving somebody a second chance. So either you've done something wrong or somebody's done something wrong. And there's still this maybe third party situation, unfortunately, here. Somebody else is not quite sure. I'm wondering whether, if this is you, you've been thinking something's going on, you've been thinking there's a third party. You're not really sure though. You haven't got any information. You've just got little signals or signs or a word here and there. Maybe there's been some lies or something like that. And you're trying to work out whether you should give them a second chance or not. The fact that the star is here, I'm thinking you will give them a second chance, because the star is like, this is your hopes and dreams, especially with this card over here. So if you've had a falling out or there's been something that doesn't seem right, it does look like it'll turn around, guys. But I think for the most part of May, that was pretty decent cards, what you had there. So that's what I'm seeing for pile number 2. Okay, everyone who chose pile number 3. Now, do remember, this is a general reading. It's not going to fit everybody's situation. Just keep hold of everything that makes sense and throw away what doesn't resonate. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 5 of our tarots. 5 tarots for pile number 3 for the month of May. This will be all sorts of different messages coming through, and I'll paint a little story. Then we're going to do 3 of our Lenormand just to get past, present, future, and it doesn't have to be, it can just be 3 more messages. Then we're going to do 9 of these guys. Now, what I've been doing, guys, is pile number 1 and 2 cards are sitting over here, so nobody gets the same cards, nobody gets the same reading. The same with the tarots, the same with the Lenormand. They're all sitting over to one side now. The only ones that would possibly get the same sort of reading is these, but the ones I've used are all being placed at the bottom. So, yeah, so let's get straight to it, guys, without me waffling on anymore. So let's get your 5 tarots. What have we got for pile number 3? Whew, okay, now I was not going to read upside down cards, but I will, simply because in your past or problem area, I'm going to put these 2 together. There may be somebody or someone's either obsessed with you or you're obsessed with them. I feel like you may have been living in a toxic situation, especially with 8s everywhere, because 8s can be representing of drugs, alcohol, all of that sort of thing, gambling, obsession. Now, the 8 of Swords is where you've been up in your own mind and really, really stressing about something. It's telling me that it's not as bad as it used to be, but it's still there because it was upside down. Then we have this Devil. Now, the Devil can be something that's very intoxicating, something that you want. It can be where you've been having conversations with someone that you shouldn't. because you've got 8s here, which is all about communicating with someone. And then we have this walking away sitting here as what you should be doing. Like this is like a message to you, like you should be walking away from this relationship, from this job, from this situation, or just simply walking away from mental drama. Like it might be mental drama that's going on. We have this defensive behavior, the 7 of Wands going on. Pile number 3, I'd have to say, is pretty heavy duty. It's not as bad as it used to be, but there's still some sort of connection that needs to stop. So I feel like there's something that you've been involved in, or some situation, or it may be someone you've tried to help, but it's just not working. This to me is where you're making plans for a forced change. So let's say you work in a particular place and there's something gone down there and it's not comfortable anymore, or there's something toxic there. This is where you want to move to a different job, but you don't. It's sort of like, no, I'm stubborn, I'm staying here, they should leave. It's sort of like, if you make that move, I feel it's a better thing. And then it's sort of like where you just go, I've had enough of this, I'm walking away from it. So I don't know if this is a job or not. The only reason I keep mentioning a job, because I don't see any relationship cards. If it's a relationship, I feel it's within work. I feel there's been a lot of chitty chatter. I feel this 8s are representing of people talking about it. There's something been going on and on and on. And this is where either you or somebody else is just being really stubborn about change. Now down here, normally the 3 of Pentacles, I'd say, fantastic, new beginnings, structure and new beginnings. It is upside down. So it's time to make a new choice. I just feel like it's time to stop being stubborn, get out of your head, let go of this, whatever this toxic thing is, and time to walk away from drama and start something new. It is there on the horizon. It's just upside down. I almost feel like hanging on to something, waiting for something different. That's what I'm picking up here. It's like hanging on to something. The double 8s might signify that you're willing to wait another 8 days, 8 weeks, or you're thinking by August, if this situation hasn't turned around, that's it, I'm gone, I'm out of here. I'm really not feeling like it's a relationship, guys. If it is a relationship, like I said, I feel like it's outside of your home life. I feel like it might be some sort of outside connection that you have. In the past, there's been lack of communication, or there's been angry communication, or sour kind of communication. Now, for some of you, not all, this can represent a fertility issue, or an issue with the stomach, the bowel, the bladder, and this would be medication that you feel like wasn't working, you feel like it was making you worse, you got this opportunity to do something new, and then this would be like 8 of Hearts. 8 of Hearts would be something that works. So for some of you out there, if you do have some sort of medical type thing, it could be what you're eating, what you're ingesting. It's time to find out more information, because there's something that will work out there. For others, this could all be about fertility as well. The 3 could represent the pelvic area and fertility and wanting to get pregnant or things like that. And it just seems to be like, how am I going to get this happening? Now, getting back to the main point of what I'm seeing here, I feel like for some of you, you're trapping yourself in something. So let's say you go to work every day and there's 2 or 3 people there that you really wish you didn't have to work with, or there's some sort of situation going on in the background when you're at work. You're keeping yourself there, because over here it's showing where you make the final decision to walk away, and the 3 of Pentacles would be a new job, a new start, new creation. You're just not accepting it. I feel like for some of you, there is a new start out there. So let's just get some more information on that. Let's get you Lenormand. So we have, you're waiting. I feel that pile number 3, you are waiting for change, but looking at this, the change will come from within inside yourself. Something that you're holding on to and obsessed with, or you want to be right. I'm feeling like you or somebody else wants to be right and wants to win. And that's what this 7 of Swords is all about, is holding on to the way things were, or holding on to a particular job, a particular situation, and wanting to win, wanting to be right. But then at the end of the day, either you or somebody else just says, I'm done, and they walk. They're going in a new direction. And they're not even quite sure where they're going, because this would be, they know what they're doing, they're ready to start. It's upside down, so they're not real sure where they're going right now. But yeah, this is where you're waiting, and that's what's been the problem. You're waiting for someone to change, or you're waiting for something to happen, or you're waiting for them. Like, there's no money. I'm feeling this is all about work. The only money here is the start, the planting of the seed, and it's almost like planting it in the wrong direction. What else have we got? Yeah, we got the star here, guys. There is, this sort of trumps everything. This is sort of like, this is a new beginning. This is ready. New responsibilities, turning from 1 to a 6, which is more responsibilities, which comes out at a 7. So maybe by July, that's when this decision to start something new is finally happening. And then by the 8th month, August, or either 7 weeks, 8 weeks. So by 7 weeks, or by July, or by 7 days, or the 7th of May, that's where you sort of like stand your ground and everything. Then by the 8th of May, or by 8 weeks, or by August, you're walking away and you're taking on something new. You're saying, I've got a new dream. This is a new dream. I'm sick of the toxic stuff. I'm sick of the people talking. I'm sick of this situation. What else have we got? Yeah, you've got the keys to success. Walk away and you have the key to success. So whatever it is, you need to let go of toxic things. You need to stop obsessing about something. Let go of the past. Stop being stubborn. If this is not you, I might be talking all about somebody that you work with, that you live with, or within the family. It might be your mother's husband, or it might be your dad's wife, or, you know, it's someone you're dealing with here. This is showing me great stuff here. If it's a job, which I keep feeling like it's a job, you're going to go into a totally new direction with new people. And then finally, you've got your 8 of diamonds here. 8 of diamonds is success, no matter what. Now, for some of you, this can be a third-party situation, because we've got 3 threes here. So you might be married and you're dealing with somebody at work. They might be married and you're dealing with them and you're single. But this could be about a third-party type thing. I'd have to say that this is going in a new direction with someone totally new. So that's it for the Lenormand and the tarots. Let's see what we get with our normal poker deck. I wouldn't be surprised if we get some work cards and 3s and some 8s. Let's have a look. Past or problem areas for pile number 3. Yep, look at it. It's all black. This would have to be work. This is the hard working, but she can be overly flirty. She's stuck. She's stuck in the middle of this darkness. This is like people chitty-chatting. She's working really hard, but she just feels like she's beating her head up against a brick wall, guys. Doesn't have to be a female, can be a male. But this is sort of like, it's come to an end. It's sitting in the past. It ended. It's done. There's nowhere else to go with it. But then this is stressing and trying to chitty-chatter and trying to work it all out. Like, I want to do something about it, you know. It's almost like this woman here, if it's a man or a woman, something come to an end. It looks like it come to a nasty kind of end, but coming up behind them, it's in their mind, they're like, oh, maybe if I do it this way, maybe if I do it that way, maybe if I put more efforts in. I just feel like something is done and dusted over here, guys, in the past. Now, for some of you, this might actually mean a very difficult pregnancy and the hospital and birth, and it's sitting in the past or problem area. So that's another way of looking at it. But I do feel this whole scenario is something going on at a workplace. Now, let's see next. So in the middle of the month, there is something to do with, we have a earth sign and we have a water sign. Does not have to be. Now, this woman, she's all about love and fidelity, love, trust, marriage, children, family. Coming up behind her, there may be a secret revealed. It may be also a need to speak up but saying nothing. But then there's success. Now, if this is at work, there's some sort of financial success here. We got something to do with a new business, a new job, a lot of hard work to get there, a resistance to change to go there. Again, I'm feeling like somebody wants to win here. These might be two opposing people. This might be someone that's single. This might be the wife of somebody else. It's almost like there's an argument about one male here as well, or a job, like she wants it, she's put in the hard efforts, this one waltzes in and does hardly anything and she gets all the payoff. But this is, let's look at it a different way. I'm just feeling like in the past, this is all the stress and that. This is your hard efforts finally paying off here. You might be selling a house, selling a job, selling a business, selling a car. To be very careful, guys, with movement at the moment. Make sure that you are following the rules. Let's just see your outcome, guys, because your outcomes up here is key to success and a new start. What have we got here? Okay, we got young and old here. We got fire signs and air signs now. So we got every sign on the table. So it doesn't matter what sign these people are. We have a young person and an older person having a discussion, and it's causing stress. There's some sort of stress going on at home. Now, I feel like for some of you, there is this want to have this 10 of diamonds, this commitment, this long-term commitment here. But I just feel like there's a bit of a struggle here for pile number 3. It's like you make a decision, this is done and dusted, this is the whole new beginning, and then you come back down again, you have a bit of an argument with somebody or something like that, and then you pick your feet up and you're back up again, and then there's another one. Nighttime could be a bit of a struggle at the moment for pile number 3. It's a bit of a doom and gloom kind of pile number 3. I'm not sure. Now, as I said right at the beginning, I'm really not seeing anything to do with an actual love, romantic, marriage kind of relationship. I'm not seeing cards that represent a married couple. I'm not seeing any cards that represent passion and love. So I would have to say that this is a stress around work or outside of your home life. But yeah, I'm not seeing third party. I'm not seeing anything like that. I mean, we did have this 3 of Pentacles upside down, which can represent third party, but there's no love in this thing. I mean, we have the Queen of Love sitting over here in amongst some sort of chitty chatter, some sort of hurt feelings here. Someone wants to say something. Someone wants to do something about it. There might be a nighttime conversation between 2 men. One's younger, one's older. Let's just see what your messages are to finish this reading off. This is doing my head in, this reading. But yeah, stop hanging around wasting your time. This is sort of like you're waiting for something to change. You're thinking about ways of doing things, but it looks like you're thinking of ways, negative kind of ways. You're being stubborn, holding on to something. Now, as I said, I keep saying you are. Somebody might be doing this to you. You're going to walk away from whatever it is, and then you've got your new start and success. So let's just get your message cards to finish this whole thing off. Let the past go and time to move forward, guys. Let it go. It needs to be done and dusted. What else? I'm going to give you 4 cards because, okay, so kissing and making up with someone. So that's like trying to fix things. And also, finally, we've got a long-term commitment. As I said, this guy and this one here, long-term commitment, I feel this is a job. Kissing and making up, I don't know where that fits in all of this reading because we got a lot to do with letting go of things. So if someone has hurt you, someone's done something wrong, I'm sorry it came to this, I'm out of here. You know, like the kiss and make up might just be so for your own health and well-being. But I will give you one more card because 2 jumped out just then. And what else are we getting for pile number 3? You've got other choices. Both of them are going to work out whichever way you go. So anyway, guys, please leave me comments down below. Hopefully they're positive comments. There are positive cards in there, especially with these 3. This is like you've been waiting. Your wishes are finally coming true. You're moving forward into a new start. You've got new responsibilities here. And then you've got the key to success. Now, this can be the key to someone's heart, but I'm not seeing a love sort of thing on the table at all. I feel this is more to do with money, work, and if you look at this as being 3 of diamonds, you've got 10 of diamonds sitting here towards the end of the month. So I think you've been putting a lot of efforts in. There's been a lot of stress. There's a lot of chitty chatter going on. Time to walk away from drama. Let it go. You had the card of let it go, let the past go and move on, move forward. And then you'll go into long-term commitment. So that's what I have for pile number 3. Please let me know what you think. And I will catch everybody in June. Hopefully, if you choose pile number 3 again in June, this is all love and roses and beautiful.